So just standard tuning here, E, A, D, G, B, E. And for this initial riff, just kind of like an alternate picking, string, skipping a little bit here, where we're going to bounce between the B and D string. We'll have the 3B and the 4 on the D, and we do that a handful of times here. Move that 3B to 2. You can either like switch like that if you want, makes it a little easier. And then pick that the same way. Okay, just a couple there. Slide that up to the 7D, 5B, pick that a couple times. And then we're going to drop down to this E shape where we'll have the 1 on the G and the 2 on the D. Pick through that 4 times. Move the 1G to 2, pick between that and the 2D a couple times. And then we do the open B to the 2D a couple times. Alright, and that's for that intro, and this will kind of like also overlap on, like the chorus section, or the the really big dynamic section. And into that part of the song, we get this really big kind of pre-bent release thing that happens here. So be on the G string, and we'll have that 7, have it pre-bent, ready to rock. Have the 5 on the B, and we can also hit an open E under it. And we just kind of hit it and release it, maybe about 3/4 of the way or so. All right, and then from that, I like to just come up and hit this A octave at the 12, A, 14 on the G. Okay, hold that a few counts, bring it up to the 14 and 16 for a beat, and then slide the 9 and 11 up to 11 and 13. All right. And for the verses, there's not like a whole lot going on, but if you want to kind of like do some palm muted like power chords over it, it's cool. We're kind of starting with like a B minor look, but we're just kind of hitting like the power chord of it. So we got the 2A, 4 on the D and G, and you can just palm mute. Okay, come off to the A, and then to the E. Kind of hold that E twice as long. And if you're really slick, you can kind of like insert those little synth notes that happen. So we do the B as usual. But once we come off to the A, you can like, use your other fingers to hit simultaneous, like hit the open high E on that first strum. And then, hit the second strum on the chord. And then the third strum, we want to open B string. And we just kind of hit that the same time as, hitting the A chord. So we went. Okay. And then just kind of strum the A out. And then we're going to do a bit of a stretch here. With the E, we do the power chord, of course, open E with the 2A. But we want to do this sus to major. So you can either do it like this, where you add that 4D, and then like quickly switch over to the E. All right. It sounds a little herky-jerky to me, so I'm good with the stretch, so I can just kind of do the 4D to 6 on the D. Alright, and then just finish strumming it out. So. Okay. And after that, a lot of the parts repeat. But then we get these 2 little lead lines that come at the end of the song, where you can do this style here, where we'll be open E, and then we go 5, 7, and just repeat that 4 times. All right, and then we just move the 5 to 4, so we go open 4, 7 now. Okay, and just go back and forth between those. And then the second little lead that comes in towards the end is just some like sustained vibrato notes, so 10 on the B. Okay, 9 on the high E, then 9B. Hold that, and then, at that last beat, come on up, hit a 12 on the B. All right, and just repeat that.